Hey friends. So this one's kind of cool. It's the first thing I've gotten strictly for checking out, like for review. As in, I didn't buy this. I asked the maker if I could just check it out. It's made by He-Mao. He's over there in China. Try not to show addresses here. What we got going on here? Just a plastic bag. Okay. Box. Yeah, I've had his, let's see, it was the Black Hole coin. His Facebook group is Dark Kitty, EDC. His name is He-Mao, I guess that's how you say it, H-E-I-M-A-O. He posted some pictures of this spinner. It's called the Dual Vector Foil. Black Cat, Dark Kitty, see what I mean? It's either or, all right. Translations are funny. So he posted, I woke up one morning and saw a bunch of posted pictures of this thing. He's calling it the Dual Vector Foil. It's a spinner design that he's been working on for a while. I want to preface too, he's been one of my top customers for, years. He's won some auctions and won several sign-up sales, signed up for countless sign-up sales. So yeah, him being a maker, I like to try to support him too, since he's supported me so many times over the years. So waking up, seeing this thing posted, I just sent him a message, shot my shot, and was like, hey, you want to send me one of these for review on my channel? It's kind of growing, and he doesn't have the largest presence here in the US, so I figured I could get this and check it out, and then maybe send it to some other of my YouTube friends, and we could give our feedback on it, give it a little bit of exposure over here in the States. So it's super thin, got the speed holes. It's a tri-spinner with a lot of mass still in the center, and it honestly kind of lends itself to a unique feel. Get my other, other tri-spinners are in the case here. I've only got 2 other tri-spinners right now, so it's kind of a hard comparison. Some Ultim buttons that I made today. So this thing, it's definitely fast. I wish I had a louder bearing. Like there's no noise. This was a full stainless bearing with a nylon cage. Definitely fast, easy to rip. As far as spinning it, let's see, getting leverage on the outside of the arm feels pretty good. Can also do it from the middle of the arm. It's pretty comfy. But I don't have quite as much leverage that way. Buttons are super thin, can still table spin. But look how streamlined it is. It's kind of cool. The side profile, camera's over here, that might help, huh? Very narrow, slender. Let's try some other buttons. I've got some others sitting here, just because. And also just because. These are taking 0.96, yep, 24.5. So your standard buttons should fit, no problem. See the price on this thing? Man, I should have looked before I started recording this video. I forgot. Pretty sure it's like, I don't need to say. I'll have to maybe put it in the description or something. Definitely a very affordable spinner. I feel like I really do, at least memory serves me right. It was less than $100 for stainless steel. Maybe even like 60 something. Pretty solid for that price. I can't imagine there being many better spinners than that for that price range. Definitely want a different bearing in here. I want to weigh this too, actually. Do it without the buttons, because that's a subjective kind of thing you can put on spinners. So yeah, 48 grams, and then with the buttons, 65. So right there in that 60 range. I really do like spinners in the 60-gram range. It's just it's a little heavier, I guess. It's enough mass to feel like you got something substantial, but it's still get some power to it without it being almost cumbersome. You just gotta say, I like the feel of these buttons. Like, they don't have the deepest dishing in the world, but they're plenty grippy. It's really comfortable. It's got a lot of mass. Spins for, I mean, really with this bearing too, it's gonna have a long spin time. It is perfectly balanced, I should point out. Do a little lift test here. Yeah, it's perfect. I mean, bumped the camera with the hat. Yeah, no little flutters or judders or anything. I'm going to do a bearing swap. Because I've got plenty of bearings right here. Put these up out of the way. That's here. I had to reorganize a little bit. We'll get to this later too. You know, if you're a watcher of the channel, take note. Maybe not in this video, but there's something in that box that you may want to pay attention to sometime. So I really don't like this bearing. It's quiet, has no feedback, but it's also not ultra smooth. It feels like it's like maybe could be dirty, but sometimes these bearings just feel a little strange. I'm gonna just do what I like right out of the gate and give it a full ceramic. It's gonna be nice. Can totally change the spinner. At the end of the day, pretty dang tired. Oh wow, that was super loose. It didn't take hardly any pressure. I'm surprised that spinning it, I didn't pop it out of place. And I've got the most of oh wow. It's some kind of glue or film or, yeah, interesting. Oh, I bet it's like a plastic. I guess that could be a way to shim a bearing in place. I'm not gonna do that again. Honestly, it feels like there could have been a piece of that plastic in this bearing. That's what it feels like to me when it's spinning. Okay, other bearings. Just got an order in. These are all this type of full ceramic. The 9 silicone nitride balls and a white peak cage. These have stainless balls. Ooh, I haven't tried those yet. I'm not even gonna explain the other ones. It's the same thing as the one I just put back there, but these have stainless steel balls. Let's see, no glue in the bore, cool. I have never tried one of these bearings at all, never had one. Let's see, does this sit down flat? It does not. Means I use a spacer. Oh, and how does this fit before I even start? Feels like it could be, no, not a press fit. But it's not exactly loose. So before I start messing around with glue, let's do some gentle spins. And if you can hear it, I'm not thrilled with this bearing right out of the get-go here. It's got feedback, but it feels dirty. Maybe it is, but straight out of the package like that, not what I particularly want to feel. Oh. Yeah, this isn't for me. It feels better in some ways, but just as bad in some ways too. Why is this being stiff? What if I go from the other way? Shouldn't make a difference. Well, this is weird. It's literally, okay. Strange tolerance for something there between the two. Nothing wrong with the spinner or the bearing, but oh man, this plastic's like fused together. Put that up there, take note of that later. So maybe I'll try, man, I've got a lot of these. I really just wonder if that was a wonky one. Let's try one more. I have less of the kind with the ribbon cage, full ceramic steel ribbon cage. Yeah, I have less of those, so interesting. This, I don't know. New batch of bearings, so we're going in here. Experimental journey. Maybe this one will not feel like a box of rocks. Better. That one's, something's up with that. Still don't love this. There's not really a lot of sound. I mean, I guess what can you expect with stainless steel balls? They were from essentially a sample added on to the order that I made for bearings. Just not the biggest fan of these. Could be good in other spinners, you know, that's just how it goes. So these are gonna go back, actually, just fully back in here for now. And I'm gonna try one of these new ones. Other new ones. Full ceramic with a peak cage. These are the go-to, usually. I have these in just about everything. Uh-oh. It's coming loose. Pretty sure I've got a 2.5 mil over here. Pretty sure I got a 2 mil over here. There we go. This is better. We're going in the right direction, but again, this particular bearing does not feel good. There's some bumpiness going on. Like there's, I don't know if you're familiar with car wheel bearings or anything, but when there's like a flat spot or a divot or a dent in some of the races from excessive side load, that's what it feels like is going on here. Kind of spins are we getting. That's really not that good for just being by itself, sitting on a button, no resistance. Previous batch of these from the same source, things seem better. It's interesting. I have those right here. This batch is getting whittled down for sure. I got 4 left. 4 of 20 left. Man, I don't know what bearing I want to put in here. Got a couple, too many options, right? Those feeling different. Let's just try another one of these. Again, trying to go to. Funny how precision holes can be. Like, of course it fits, but getting it in perfect, that's what she said, isn't exactly easy sometimes. A slip fit like that. Oops. So this is better. This one's got, seems like it's got good spin times. I'm actually gonna glue this one in, so this can be enjoyed. And honestly, this video may end after I show the gluing process yet again, depending on if the bearing is held in place or not after I run out of words to say to fill up the time. Apply a little film all the way around using the knife pivot loop, microfiber, little swab doohickey things. This is number 2. Well, HM with a little, I guess that's like a little cat, right? It's got to be a little cat laser engraving. Pretty cool. Really glad he said yes to letting me check this out. There's really not much I don't dislike about it. This is a solid tri-spinner of this particular style. Like, if you know what I mean. Like, this isn't a maximum performance spinner design. Most of the mass is around, like, just outside of the button's diameter. So, they're around, well, the smallest part of this radius inside of these swoops. Most of the mass is there, not outside on these arms. So it has the feel of spinners like that. It's not a bad thing. It's just, what matter of fact is what it is. It's not a saying I really like very much, but that's what it is. It's good. Got really good curves here, so it's comfortable. The edges here, once I'm catching my edge, like my nail on, that's no comfort concerns in that location. Pretty awesome spinner. Would I buy one for my own collection? Probably not. Pretty picky. Viewers, you guys know that. But at the price point for a tri-spinner, standard materials, he's also got Zircuti and zirconium. It's pretty solid. All right, let's see. Hate doing this, but I guess it has to be done. See if the bearing is already held in place. Good enough for now. I love looking at how, the profile of the buttons and the body are just smooth together. I really appreciate that detail. It's really cool. So, hey friends, if you are watching, hit me up if you want to try this out. Not viewers, people I consider like other YouTube friends. Friends are friends, but what, you know what I'm saying. So this is the dual vector foil. Check out Heimao, Heimao. Check out his Facebook group, Dark Kitty EDC. Pretty sure he's going to be selling these at a very affordable price point. Look out for reviews from some of the other fidget YouTubers. Gonna pass this one around with this bearing in here, I think. Gotta say though, I wish the buttons match the finish of the body, because this blasted finish is gorgeous. This machined finish is okay. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.